All right, check it out now. Did you get the notification?
Scheduled for 6:50.
We got one person on already. Okay, good. Fixed. Okay. All right, we got some people coming in. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what we've been using this like outsourcing YouTube stream thing. It's been a piece of garbage.
Yeah.
It's better. Yeah, it's been exactly like the Skag Windstorm. It's been with that nozzle direction thing. It's been a piece of
I
garbage.
told you, don't go to China and buy your parts.
It hadn't, yeah, it wasn't.
Use the direct YouTube live link and it'll work.
I just like having like the text box
this,
up in the corner and the like the subscriber goal and stuff. I think that's cool, but we can do this. This is fine.
This works great as long as it doesn't sound like a washing machine in the background.
Yeah. Zach, hey, what's going on?
What's
Thanks
up,
for
Zach?
tuning in.
Thanks, Tyler, for
Oh
sticking.
yeah, we got 7 more
sticking.
people. Yeah, thanks everyone for coming back.
Yeah.
If you're just strolling in again, sorry about the last.
I didn't realize how loud it was till I put it on my phone in the other room.
Yeah, that was
It was,
terrible.
It sounded like a weed whacker in the distance. But we are nearing 3,000 subscribers. I think we're 14 away.
Yeah, we're
14 away. We did these lives weekly in the wintertime when we were off. And we got really, really busy with the maintenance and repairs towards the end of February. You said what? Beginning of February?
I think it was the first week in February. It was like the day after I got the dog. So.
But if you guys have been following the channel for a while, we're back to spring cleanups. Let us know your thoughts on, I guess, the equipment setup, the strategies we're using for the cleanups, any tips or advice. We're always open to learning more. We feel like we know a good bit, but we're never going to know everything. So if anyone has any remarks or tips or advice or whatever, throw it down.
Yeah.
Still got snowbanks here. Got to do full maintenance. Where are you located? Because I know someone just got, somewhere in the country just got like smacked with a huge snowstorm.
We actually got snow last night.
Yeah, we got a coating. New Hampshire. Oh, wow. Okay. That's not crazy far from here.
Only 5 hours.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah. But, I don't know. We're not really have like a basic subject of the whole live. It's just that it's our 3,000 subscriber live. We'll pretty much talk about whatever business related or whatever equipment or whatever. So
Yeah,
if you have
hopefully.
some comments or questions.
Hopefully more people check in. They should. That notification, I don't know if it didn't go out
I
yet.
didn't get one.
Maybe it didn't go out yet. Well, if you open up YouTube, it comes right up.
But I didn't get a notification. Well, I'm logged into my own account still.
Yes, I don't think it works.
Whoever's watching this, throw down your location.
What's the best marketing method that works for route density for you? Marketing method, so as well, I can answer part of the question. I'll say where we put our advertisements out, we usually select a radius that's we're comfortable with.
On Facebook.
Yeah,
The
sometimes we get some calls, and they're sometimes, unfortunately, for like lawn maintenance or something that's just too far away. So we try to kind of weed those out because it doesn't make sense to drive, X amount of distance to go get those ones. But we try to make it fit in with the route as best as we can.
Does the chair work?
Yeah, it does. It's
How do you
little
do
stuff. You gotta stand on it,
Like
please.
stuck.
Just have you gotta stand on the base.
Sorry. I feel like a midget.
Yeah, right. Stand on the base and pull the lever. All right, now pull it up. There you go.
Okay, much better. Here we go.
Anyways.
I feel like our best marketing is that all the trucks and the trailers are the same color. The logo you can see behind us is on everything. And when we're parked at a client's house, all that has to happen is the neighbor looks out their window at what's that noise coming from the next door.
Yeah.
And they see that logo with the phone number, and it's basically like free advertisement once you pay up front to have the trucks and trailers lettered. And then it's just word of mouth from there. But,
Speaking about lettering stuff too, I'm gonna make a video one of these days about how you can letter your truck pretty inexpensively by yourself, because that's what we're gonna start doing.
We've got our
Using
white
basic
truck.
stuff.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that to that. Yeah, to the white truck. We're gonna letter that one ourselves.
After we paint it black to match.
Yeah.
Jim is
From
hello
Indiana.
from Indiana. Hello. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in, Jim.
Jim Walker. Any relations to Walker Mowers behind us? Possibly.
Yeah, you never know.
That'd be kind of cool.
Grizzly Grizz. What did you say about Grizzly Bear? I said that was
Oh,
Mike.
you don't want to know.
I knew it was Mike.
Yeah. No, I said something with all the echoing. Wink, wink.
And Grant Melko.
Ziggy's to the
my
moon.
buddies. What's up,
That's your
Grant?
friend?
G Money. Yeah. Ziggy's to the moon.
Gabriel, shout out from Michigan, owner of Tavera's Landscaping. Discovered you guys 2 weeks ago.
Cool.
Cool.
Thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks for
Yeah.
sticking around.
Hopefully you got a good year in store for you. Last year was a pretty rough year for everyone around the country in this business, but hopefully things are looking up this year for everyone.
Yeah.
I'm not Mike.
No, maybe not. Oh, no.
Yeah, that's Mike. All right.
Yeah, he is Mike. That's what I thought.
Mike's making himself laugh at his.
Cool. Anybody else drop a location where you're from?
Yeah, we're moving along quite well with our spring cleanups. We are on. Hard to believe it's Thursday already.
Yeah.
We knocked out 25 so far this week in 4 days. Some of them being really large properties, mixed in with some smaller ones.
Yeah, we did good.
But we're moving along pretty well.
Hit the X. Yeah.
Where's the
There's an X on the
right here?
Yeah. Piece of junk. Is anybody else out there starting their seasons out? Curious to know how everyone else is doing. I'm just now going back and watching old videos from our channel. Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you for the support. We don't judge us on the early videos. I was filming some of them myself when Jimmy was in school, and they straight up they were kind of bad because I don't really know what I'm doing that well with the camera.
I like watching the old videos.
Yeah.
Though. I feel like every time I go back,
We learned something.
I see how we've done it better and how we can still do it better. So
Tyler, what does your basic spring cleanup include?
that's a video that we're gonna make actually.
Yeah, so we pull up to the client's property, which are basically all recurring clients from years past, but basically includes blowing out the whole entire property, the mulch beds, the grass, the driveway. I mean, blowing off the deck and getting all the sticks, acorns, pine cones. You get the debris from the road, from the snow plows, all the little, like the road grime and stuff, the pebbles. Basically airing out the whole property. All the sticks come out of the mulch beds. If there's any perennials left from the fall, they get cut down. That's pretty much it. I mean, we use the big blower and the backpack blowers and just blow all the properties out.
Yeah. You pretty much nailed it right on the head.
Yeah. I really, really like spring cleanups. Do you?
Yeah, I do. I the first day I was like, kind of didn't like it, but now I do.
Yeah.
Like, well, I've done spring cleanups, but this is my first season like fully doing them. And I do like them.
Yeah, because it's spring cleanups is really about what, 3 weeks?
Yeah.
It's 3 weeks, then you're right into mulch and everything else and trimming and grass cutting and everything. So just suck it up for 3 weeks and go full force. And it's a one-time project. We love those. We don't hate. If lawn maintenance is priced properly, yeah, it's profitable, but we don't like going to someone's property 30 times out of the year to do the same thing over and over and over again. Of course, we have to. It's part of the business, but we like the spring cleanups, the mulching, the fall cleanups, the one-time things where we can go in and make some good money.
Yeah.
And go out and go to the next client's house. Yeah, so I love spring cleanups. It's easy money when you have the right equipment.
Yeah. Nice. How many people do you do? I hate the spring, but I hate fall. Oh, hate spring, but hate fall personally. How many are on our list? We have a whole lot today.
Right now, we have 78 or 80 contracts back so far.
Yeah. Not everyone does a spring cleanup, but
Yeah.
a lot of them do.
We had 125 last year. We raised every single person's price, and we are back to about 80. So we're pretty much in the same ballpark of how much we're going to make for the whole year, like our gross annual revenue by just raising our prices. We're still going to get some more back. I feel like we'll end up around 100 hopefully. Fall. I love fall more than spring.
I do too.
I love leaves.
The leaves was fun.
I absolutely love doing leaves. Dog's barking upstairs. Jonathan, good evening. What's up, Jonathan? Thanks for coming back
Thanks
in.
for coming back.
Yep.
Bruce Lee, like, what are some words of advice for someone who has always wanted to start his own business, but he did not have the means until recently? What field/trade of construction would you recommend?
Well, this is Gordy Bonkers. So
This
we're
is-
gonna take it serious. If you wanted to start your own business, seems like you might be lacking the courage to jump right into it, but just get over the hump and just do it. Regardless
Yeah.
of what you want to do, you're going to start off slow. But
I mean,
you're gonna,
there's a million different ways to answer that question.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no wrong way to really
Yeah.
start. You got to start somewhere.
yeah, there's no, yeah, exactly. You have to start somewhere. And there's nothing like, once you go to working for yourself, there's nothing, you never want to go back.
Yeah.
You make your own hours, you decide the pricing. It's a lot that goes with it.
Obviously, it depends on like what part of life you're in, I guess. Like you can't drop everything that you're doing and then rely on just starting up a new like landscape business you won't be able to provide for yourself enough just off
Yeah.
the bat. You have to kind of feather it in with whatever you're doing.
Currently, yeah.
Yeah, and then it becomes part of your life.
Yeah, and you got to pick the right season. Of course, you're not going to start a landscape business at the end of the summer because everyone's already signed up with their companies for the season.
Yeah.
So yeah, if it's anyone on here wants to start their own company and you're just lacking like the little bit of like urge to get over the hump and do it, just do it and you'll never look back. It'll be the greatest thing you've done
Yeah.
or could do.
We've had a lot of people asking us recently questions about the ins and outs of the business and
Yeah.
stuff, little
Yeah.
tips and tricks and stuff. We're trying to figure out a way of how to set that up to
Mm-hmm.
teach you guys and other people and stuff. We've just been so busy right now.
I feel like, not like bragging for ourselves or anything, but if you guys are wanting to know the downfalls of the business, please stick along with the channel for the whole year. A lot of the YouTubers out here, we won't specifically say anyone's names, but a good majority of the big time YouTubers, they just show the ups and how everything is great and grand and all this pretty equipment and everything, and they don't show really how much hard work goes into it, I guess.
Yeah.
They just make videos all day long of, hey, I just got this piece of equipment to, I don't know, make videos on and everything's great. It's never going to break down and no customers ever complain. Like it's all false.
Yeah.
Their customers complain.
Stuff happens. in
Everything
business.
breaks and everything
Yeah.
back end of the business. It's
For
just-
example, like our first day of spring cleanups, if you guys watched that video the other day, I wasn't planning on making the thumbnail of the broken machine.
Yeah.
We didn't think, I thought it was going to be a good day to start off the season and film a video.
What was that, 30 minutes in?
Yeah.
And we serviced everything. That's why we haven't been doing our lives, is because we've been in the garage doing all the engine oil changes that serviced every single hydro or automatic transmission, whether it was a machine or a vehicle. Chair went back. Yeah, there's a lot of downs, but there's more ups than downs. So that's why this is all worth it at the end of the day. And if you can get through one bad year, which last year was a really, really bad year, and you're still here to tell the tale, everything's just looking up from there. So tune in. We'll be making videos. We'll try to stick to daily during the week, but we'll try to have stuff scheduled for the weekend.
Yeah, if it's not a video, it'll be a short. Sometimes we're getting home late and I'm trying to finish the video and I don't get done with it until like 10 or 11.
Mm-hmm.
So, I have a big announcement that I want to announce after we get through these comments.
Did we just hit it?
No.
Oh,
It's
okay.
something else.
All right.
It's the,
Tony Taylor. I literally just got done watching your video on the fall cleanups. Cool. I like watching our fall cleanups and other companies' fall cleanups YouTube videos. It's satisfying to see giant piles of leaves moved effortlessly. Is that the word I'm looking for? With the big blowers and whatever everyone else has.
we're at 2988, by the way. We're only 12 away.
Yeah, we're 12 away
If
from.
you have a buddy
3,000.
or a friend or your mom or your dad or
We're not
anyone,
begging. We're not
nah,
begging.
the goal was to do this live until we did hit 3,000. So I'm hoping that we can hit it during the live. That'd be awesome.
And then he also says, what do you guys think about the Echo PB9010? I just picked one up.
We're curious to try one ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've always been Red Max guys and always have gotten the fleet deal when we buy a certain amount of weed whackers and hedge trimmers, and we bought the pole saw, so we were able to get the leaf blowers. We know for a fact that on paper, the Echo has the most power out of all the brands. We know that. We just haven't really had the chance to buy one, or, I mean, I'd love to buy a used one for half off and just run it and see what we think
Yeah.
of it, and then dive into maybe picking up a whole handful of new ones. But
We've also always used the fleet deal.
that's what I
Red
was saying.
Max. Oh, yeah, with the trimmers and
yeah.
everything. So it just makes sense. It has made sense for
Yeah.
us.
And for us too, it's not that if it's heavier or whatever, but we literally just need the Red Max to kick out the garden beds,
Yeah.
so the big blowers or the walker mower can take it. So for us, the Red Maxes suffice just enough and work perfectly. But I'm really eager to try that.
Yeah.
Maybe in the fall we'll pick one up and pick a steel,
If
it's
we-
the
yeah.
800, and do a video on it.
And then I have that antique leaf blower. We should try that.
Yeah.
And see like how that one's an original Billy Goat backpack blower from like the 60s or 70s.
Probably
or
the
something.
70s. It's old.
Yeah, it's old.
Really
And
old.
We'll see how far the leaf blower has come.
Marco, great video guy, great videos, guys. Love hearing how everyone runs their own business. Thank you. Appreciate you watching the live. And we just like to be straightforward and to the point
With with what we're doing.
and what we're doing. And when we're making our videos explaining, hopefully we're doing somewhat of a good job explaining the downfalls and the negative things that can happen, but also showing at the end of the day, there's more positives than negatives.
Yeah. Or else we wouldn't be in business.
Yeah, we're starting to get more used to making filming part of our daily routine. So
Yeah.
As the season progresses, we'll be making more, I guess, business related videos. We did over the winter time, but we will have time to pick a certain situation, I guess, of what's going on with our day. If something specific happens, we can make a video on how it could help someone else if it is a negative thing that happens to us.
Yeah.
How many people do you employ? You're doing a great job. So far, there's 3 of us.
Yeah.
Jimmy and my dad. Nobody else wants to work, so we're keeping it with the family for now. We've
Yeah.
had guys come and go, but everybody wants way too much money to work, and we're willing to pay
Yeah.
good money for another employee. It's just nobody wants to work.
Yeah. Or they get 2 hours into the day and they want to go home.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. It's hard to find workers these
Yeah.
days. Oh, so I can announce the big news that I want to. I don't think we ever said this. We started a website.
Yeah.
We never said that.
That's not the biggest news, but I mean,
That's
it's
big news.
it's good.
We opened an
Yeah.
official website. It's Ziggy's,
We
like
type
the
it in?
name. Yeah, Ziggy's
I'll type it
NJ. You can start it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a work in progress, though. We got to change some pictures around.
I just wanted to share that because
That's
I
our
don't
new.
know, we
Yeah.
just started it like a
Yeah.
week ago.
I feel like Facebook has been our website, but now we officially have a website.
Yeah, and it's a work in progress.
Yeah.
But it's coming along.
Yeah. My wonderful wife did a lot of editing today, adding in pictures of she did a lot. Did you see it?
I did.
She did a lot of before and
Yeah, it
after
looks
she
good.
moved in.
Yeah, it looks good.
I'm just working on to finalize some stuff, but that's really cool. Marco said he's watching maintenance on the Multi-Force. That was the best walkthrough I've seen for a hydro change. Appreciate it. We love to make our videos thorough.
Yeah, we were watching on YouTube of how to do it, and we didn't even know the underneath
Yeah.
this. I mean,
Yeah.
they sent us 4 crush washers, and I was like,
Yeah.
"But there's 2 bolts underneath,"
Yeah.
so we
Yeah,
didn't
but-
think to do that. Nobody's done that.
But if our videos that help Marco, if we can help one person maybe get the job done faster, like a maintenance video or whatever, that's the whole point of why we're doing it, just to
Yeah.
share the knowledge. And now we know next time when we have to change the hydro fluid in that thing, it's going to take 2 seconds.
Yeah.
But if you watch that video too, it sucked.
Can you believe that
Hose.
clamp? That little clamp
Yeah.
they put? I mean, what the heck? Stuff is just going to crap.
We've been running dirt with that thing for the past 3 or
Yeah.
4 days, and it's been working great. So check those clamps when you're doing your hydro service on your Toro,
Yeah.
or I guess anything, but the Toro, just those pinch clamps are just crap.
Yeah. And then,
Crazy.
like things like that and the Skag, the muffler bolts,
Mm-hmm.
those were broken. I
Mhm.
mean, overall, like, we can't
Yeah.
complain. The machines are great, but little things like that, I mean, they just drive you crazy.
Those are negatives because they could turn into a whole, like if the Skag,
Yeah,
the Skag muffler could have snapped because the
And that-
supports were not working.
and
So
it's
we
not
could-
inexpensive.
Yeah, and
It's
some
very
people,
expensive.
some people aren't handy and can fix their own stuff, which is no problem. But like something like that breaks and you gotta drop it off at the dealer, you could lose it for a few weeks right in the middle of the busiest time of the year. So,
Yeah. Okay.
Nathaniel, just subscribe, love the videos. He's 15, just picked up a 7.3 dump truck.
Sweet.
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah,
Don't
we love 7.3s.
yeah, don't buy a new truck. You got the right truck.
If you watched our last video, too, one of our latest ones is about buying a 7.3 and
Mhm.
what to look for. And we're also in the middle of putting together a video on how to completely redo the engine,
Yeah.
like everything, to make one of those reliable. And you get the turn the key and no
Yeah.
leaks, nothing. So
Mhm.
if I would recommend you want to check that video
Yeah.
out when we publish it.
It's being put together. The truck's put back together, is running. Everything's done. We just got to finish the video, which is going to be how long? Did you say?
I think it's going to be like an hour and a half at
Yeah.
least. But it's from start to finish. It is everything that you need to do.
Yeah, we're hoping to make that one of the best 7.3 diesel videos on YouTube by being as thorough as we are with the video. And like you said, an hour and a half of just after editing, an hour and a half showing every single step along the way of what you need to do by literally taking the hood up, taking the engine out and doing everything you have to do to it, and then putting the hood down with the engine back in. We showed every single step. So we'd love for that video to go viral, not viral, but maybe
Yeah.
be one of the more popular videos, because there's always videos on the 7.3s of like, okay, fix this part or fix this part or do this or that. There's not a video with everything in it as detailed as we made this video. And
And
we're
they're
really
worth
looking
keeping
forward-
on the road. They
Yeah.
really are worth keeping going
We're
because
looking
they're
forward to
simple and they work. Let's see. I'm by Cherry Hill. That's South Jersey
Yeah.
and Marlton. It's crazy how some of these companies are nurseries and landscaping companies all in one, like Eric's Nursery and Landscape.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's smart because then you can get your supplies from your own store.
Yeah.
Sneak peek to the 11 people. We are looking at a garden center for next year.
Yeah.
Hopefully it goes through. We've had our eye on it for a few years now, but if you have your own store, nursery, garden center, you can buy all your materials basically from yourself
Yeah.
because you get it from the wholesaler. And then you can sell it to not only your own clients with your own landscaping business, but then your garden center clients.
Yeah.
We'll see where that takes us, but that's just a
Yeah.
sneak
That would.
peek.
Yeah. That was a
Don't tell anyone.
major forward sneak peek. We're working on it. But
Yeah.
I feel like we have a lot of stuff that we're working on behind the scenes. And unfortunately, we can't film everything.
Yeah.
There's just not enough time in the day to get everything. But we've been doing a lot of stuff.
Mhm. We have like low 70s coming up next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Really looking forward to that. I mean, today was cold as all hell. It was windy. The ground was frozen. We couldn't do much. We only got a few cleanups done, but next week's going to be a really good week.
Yeah. Push the store, guys. I would love to also get there soon.
Yeah, we've been
We've been thinking about it
Yeah.
for a long time.
We're in North New Jersey. Jim was in school up until last May.
Yeah.
I had my eye on this store ever since I was probably a kid, I guess you could say, but it got kind of serious, the talks, about three years ago. And I've been doing my homework, and then Jim graduated school, and now we're in this thing together. So we're really doing our homework, and really, that's our big goal for this year.
Yeah.
We're going to keep that on the down low. We don't want to
Yeah.
hype it up, and then just in case it
falls
doesn't come through.
Yeah.
We really think it's going to happen, but we don't want to make any promises yet. There's 13 people on here.
Yeah. Where are we at now? Let me check. Oh, we're at 92. We've definitely got to get this.
Yeah, we'll get it.
We're at 29.92. We're only 8 away.
Yeah.
We can get it by the end of this.
Whoever's watching this, I don't know if you guys watched our first live. It was in my apartment. We were sitting really far away from the camera.
Yeah.
It was our first time ever going live. It was dark. I think that was when we hit 1,000, or it was.
It was 1,000.
Yeah. 2,000 was a couple months after that when we moved into this house here. We still have to paint the wall behind us and everything, but 2,000 to 3,000 was quick.
Yeah.
We'll see how quick 4,000 comes. We're very happy to even be at 3,000. We never thought we'd be here this quick, but that's because of everyone watching right now is showing their support.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about going big and buying into some big equipment off the start? Do you recommend this, or should a new person start small and build from there? Mike's coming in with really good questions.
Yeah, these are good questions.
But he forgot the question mark, so
No, that's seriously. That's
he's
a
coming
good
in with
question.
good questions. Yeah,
Um,
throw your input on that.
I'll say it depends on how many clients you get right off the bat.
Mm-hmm. The
I mean,
income.
you're
Starts
not
with
going to be
income.
able, off the start. I mean, the mowers today and everything, the equipment, the new trucks and new trailers, the equipment is almost too expensive to be able to. They're almost making it like you can't start. Like they're making it almost impossible to start. Because
just
you can't
everything.
go out and just buy a Walker mower and then start with one property. It's just
Yeah.
never going to pay for itself.
Because let's say, for example, the Walker mower now, meaning before you graduated school, the Walker was, it's like $19,000 last year, and the monthly payment was like $472. So if you're cutting one property for $200 a month, it's not going to cut it.
Yeah.
Even if you switch over to a zero-turn regular mower, you're probably looking at 12 to 13 grand for a basic 48. That payment's going to be $275-ish a month.
I'll say, yeah. Like
You could get away with that if you have 10 or 15 clients.
I would say a good start is to buy
Something.
something
Pre-owned.
used on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And whether it's a zero turn, a walk behind's a popular thing to start with because they're very easy. And you can get them all the way up to a massive like 60-inch, or you can do 36-inch walk behind or anywhere in between. So those work. I mean, push mowers, it depends on where you're located. Once again, around here, a push mower for us wouldn't work.
No.
For most of our for all of our clients, it wouldn't work. It would not be profitable to run a push mower. But it depends on what neighborhood. Some neighborhoods are small, and you need a push mower.
Mm-hmm. It all depends on your location. But
Yeah.
Mike, it sounds like you want to open a landscaping business, and if that's what you're getting at, do it.
Yeah. Mike. Don't go to Home Depot and buy that Ryobi
No.
thing.
But if you're really, maybe this question's like he's leaning towards he's trying to do his own thing.
Yeah.
If you're going to open up a landscaping business or any business in general, just do it. Keep working where you're working now and start part-time maybe.
Yeah.
Unless you have a bunch of clients lined up or whatever field you're looking to go into. And just do it. Like,
you got to go for it. Yeah.
I mean, sensitive, I can't say, just sack up and do it. I mean, just do it. It's totally worth it. It's great for working by, sorry, there's only 10 people watching this, but you won't look back once you work for yourself. You won't have to take direction from anyone else except yourself.
Yeah.
And the sky's the limit for what you can do or what anybody can do if you put your mind in the right place.
And if you're planning on doing it, anyone who's planning on doing it, if you're in, you gotta be in.
Mm-hmm.
You can't sign a contract for weekly lawn maintenance and not do it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just terrible for your business.
I mean, we know people in our local area, and then we'll run through the comments, that they say they work for the township for the pension when they can retire after 20 years, and they do landscaping on the side. And then they're getting so many calls, they're trying to balance it. So like they have their main job and then they're part-time with landscaping, but they're getting so many referrals for landscaping. The sky's the limit. Like the pension's great at 40. It's very smart and everything. If you can do both and do that for the benefits and everything, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
But if you plan it out right and you get the referrals and you get the marketing down and the advertising, and landscaping company is going to take off so far that if you invest your money right, the pension's not going to matter.
Yeah.
You're going to make so much more money and you can invest in all these different things. To go full time into landscaping, don't hold back. Just do it.
Yeah.
So let's see, Aaron.
Aaron, yeah.
Are you two brothers? Yes, we are.
Yeah. Oldest, youngest, and the two middle brothers don't like to get their hands dirty.
Yeah.
We're just kidding.
Steve's 5 years older than me.
Yeah.
But
Our two middle brothers, they're probably watching. I was just kidding.
love the content with the 7.3. Sweet.
Mhm. Thank you. We love trucks. Those trucks, we love working on them. We like filming them. We want to buy every single one we
Yeah,
see
everyone
just
that comes
because
up on Facebook, we want to fix it.
it like hits us in the heart. Like we need to have that truck and save it from going to the junkyard and get it back on the road again.
Yeah. They're good trucks.
If you have any shirts for sale, let me know.
We do, in fact. Actually, we opened up our merch store for anybody who's watching. If anybody wants to buy a shirt,
How do you do that? It's right below
we
the
can
video or something?
It's below. We can put the link. I'll type the link.
Yeah.
You gotta look it up. But yeah, you can read the next one. I'll get the link.
Jimmy will get the link. All right, Mike says, let's say I have no equipment and no client base. I have the capital to buy big equipment and have my eye on some clients that could possibly need the big equipment. Do I reach out? Reach out and to the big clients and price it out, or should I not reach out to the? No, definitely land the clients first and then get the equipment. Get their wet signature, not like a handshake agreement. Get their wet signature on a contract that they're going to agree to the services. And in the meantime, if you have the money for equipment, go buy a pre-owned something, whatever you're
Yeah, that's
looking
why
at.
it's good to start something
Yeah.
with pre-owned, because then
It'll get you
you
through.
don't want to have all this
Yeah.
overhead on equipment, and then you don't have the
Yeah.
client base.
Payments add up like
Yeah.
crazy.
You want to have something used and then build your clients, and
Yeah.
then almost stretch your work beyond what equipment you have, so that you can go buy more equipment.
Mhm.
That's how it works.
There's guys running around here that have brand new trucks. I mean, solo guys or even guys, and they have 5 people working with them.
Yeah.
Brand new trucks, brand new, literally everything, and then they don't have the client base. And not even 2 years, all their stuff is for sale on Facebook because they went out of business because they didn't have the client base to pay for the pretty
Yeah.
equipment. It's great to have all the pretty equipment and everything, but
Type that blue link in.
okay, we'll type the link for.
This is the link coming up for the merch store if anybody's interested. It's gonna almost look like any of these shirts, except it's not our phone number. It's the Get Ziggy with it on the bottom. If anyone's interested, I can design a shirt with the phone number, but I didn't think anybody would want to wear a shirt if you're from another state or something with our phone number. I didn't know how that would go over. And then it's .com.
Oh, .com.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's it. So there's the link to the merch store. We're running it through a third party called Teespring. Just since we've been busy with work, they're handling all the orders for us, and pretty much everything goes through them, and they ship it out.
Mhm.
But the shirts they came out great. I'm happy with the design.
Mhm. Read Marco's comment. My biggest regret when I started is not going big enough and having to repurchase the same equipment twice or even 3 times. So, like, do you mean purchase like used equipment over because it wasn't like up to quality to do what you had to do?
Is he
Yeah.
talking about like mower size?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that? Like you bought a 36 and you really needed to buy a 52, or see, when I don't know, when I was younger, say 7, 8 years ago, I was just financing everything under the sun, and I was able to make the payments, but then there was no profit left to really do anything else. I had the pretty truck and the pretty excavator and all this stuff brand new, and I was working by myself, and I was making good money, but I could have been smarter and kept running the 7.3 dump truck. So, because I went from the 7.3 dump truck to a brand new 6.7 diesel, brand new excavator, brand new diesel 60 Toro,
Yeah.
brand new trailer, all in the same year. My payments were like worth more than the mortgage on this house. It was crazy. So I just wish I would have stuck with used equipment till I built up more capital. and then dove into the new equipment and put my money different places and invested it and been smarter. But 7 years later, here we are. We're still in business. We learned from, it wasn't a mistake. There were some pros and cons of it, but yeah. So Tyler says he.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, I was going to say the good thing about financing equipment though is that you build up credit.
Yeah,
That's a really good thing.
Yeah. Don't miss payments. You can write off the interest. You can write off
Yeah.
the depreciation on the piece of equipment. But
So then when you want to go get something else that's even bigger and better, you have a better chance to get approved.
I mean, it's just funny. I don't like to put names out there, and we're not going to throw anyone under the bus, but there's people on TikTok and YouTube that just buy everything brand new, and it's not theirs. It's mommy and daddy's money, and they act it like it's theirs, and everything's so great and grand. Start this business, and look, you can have all this pretty stuff, and it's like, dude, you're wearing like a golf shirt tucked into a pair of jeans. You're not working. You don't know what work is, and that's not your stuff behind you. So
yeah,
hard work is literally what you have to do for the business.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read Tyler's comment.
Where are we? Hang on, I'm sorry. I work full time.
Yeah,
I work full time, but reinvest everything I earn. So when I go full time, I don't have to buy anything, and it's just straight profit.
That's
Yeah,
very
that's
smart. That's really
Reinvesting is a good idea in the business.
Yeah, not financing has a, like Jim said, you can build credit and whatever, but if you have the money to just buy it straight up, do it. So you don't have to finance it. You can finance something else if you have to, or put your money somewhere else. At the end of the day, it comes down to how much profit are you going to make?
Yeah.
That's literally what it comes down to.
I think the perfect walk behind would be Xmark or Skag 32 with at least 10 to 15 clients and get one off marketplace.
That's like the right idea, right
Yeah.
there. Just get it off a marketplace, get it cheap. And it's perfectly capable of starting off on 10 to 15.
Yeah. You'll make your money back in probably a week.
That's what I said. It's like have that piece of equipment and stretch it. Make it work hard and then get so much business that machine can't do that work anymore. And then you go out and buy another piece of equipment. That's just the way that building a business works. You buy equipment as you need it.
Charles, good videos you guys put out. Charles Baldwin, Appalachia Lawn Care Services, Franklin, North Carolina. Stay cool. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. North Carolina, you guys, your mowing season's longer, and you guys you get more. I don't think it depends on where you are in North Carolina, but you get more work out of the year. But thanks for tuning in.
You guys, I'm a 15-year-old kid who just started up my own company. Just wanted to say I look up to you guys and congrats on 3,000. Keep it up. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
That's why we're doing this.
Yeah.
That
If you have any
comment right
questions about starting up your business, definitely shoot them out. We'll do our best to answer them. Steve was there before I was. Obviously, he's older than me, but we both kind of were. We've been through the ups and the downs, and I'm not as experienced as Steve yet, but I've been through the journey with him pretty much.
Jimmy knows
through
every
everything.
single negative that I've gone through.
Yeah.
And
Even
he's
when I
around-
was at school, I
Yeah.
probably got a phone call every time something went wrong or something went right from Steve. So I've been there through pretty much all of it.
But you're what? You're 22 almost. You'll be 23 this week.
this weekend.
Okay, I'm 28, so 15 and you're starting your own business. That's big congratulations to you. You're half my age, and I sound like I'm old saying that, but if you want to just skip right over all of the like, oh, what should I do here? Shoot us a message if you have any questions, and we could probably help you get over a couple humps when you start off, and you can just like skip right to the point of getting right to the money instead of this hurdle. I'm not sure what I should do here.
Yeah.
Just reach out, shoot us a message or comment on a video or whatever. Message us on Instagram. We're literally doing this to help people.
Yeah.
We're not
answering questions.
Yeah, we like answering questions and helping people, but we're not pointing. If you saw our equipment video, like we're not bragging that all this stuff is brand new and mommy and daddy paid for it like it's ours. Like we own it. We paid for all of it. There's like 2 things that are financed, and we work really hard to get to the point. So we love helping everyone out if we can. So Mark, I wish I had went and got all commercial equipment off the bat. I lack the confidence in myself and the company. that's okay. I mean, you can start today and just go forward and just build your confidence up to, like, last year, everybody's confidence is low after last year.
Yeah.
But with the inflation, I mean, God, I don't even know where to start. All the stuff that we did buy last year, say for example, the Walker mower, it's up like $2,000 just from a year ago. The trailer's up. God, the trailer we bought 2 years ago was up like $6,000 in price. They didn't change anything. If you lack confidence and you're still in business, that should give you some confidence.
Yeah.
If you're still in business after this year we had last year. So,
And the business is a little bit of a trial and error. You're gonna make mistakes.
yeah,
You're gonna learn.
we're still making mistakes.
We're looking back at stuff that we did
Yeah.
5 years ago,
Yeah.
and we're like, why did we do that?
Yeah. What?
That just didn't make
Not
sense.
the question isn't why did we do that. It's what the bleep 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 were we
Yeah,
thinking. We
yeah.
look back and you learn from your mistakes. And it's not bad that you didn't go with commercial equipment off the bat because you get what you can afford, you run with it, you take it to its limit, and then it'll grow your business, and then you just keep upgrading.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you lack confidence in yourself and you got through last year, your confidence should already be starting off high at this new year going into the year. So
Yeah.
good for you that you're still in business. Charles is in the mountains down in North Carolina.
Cool. Joseph says, "Good luck this season, boys." Thanks, Joseph. He comments on pretty much every
Yeah.
video.
And
Thanks
your
for
support.
watching all
Yep,
of them.
Appreciate it.
You're one of the first ones to watch everyone. I
Mhm.
feel like you and Lawn Boy. Lawn Boy watches every single
Yeah.
one too.
hmm And Burns Lawn Care.
Yeah.
We got a lot. We don't want to forget anyone, so don't
I
name
actually,
everyone.
Burns' T-shirt was back there. We forgot to put that up.
He texted me as we speak.
Yeah, we have this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyler, his Tiger Cat with the bagger was 11K in 2021. Now it's north of 16. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
They didn't change a thing on it. I'm sure it has its flaws, or probably has that one little thing that probably annoys you, and they still haven't probably fixed it. But everything's just,
Yeah.
you got to raise your prices, and we're hearing the backlash from all clients calling, wanting to negotiate, and our prices are too high. Well, there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah. We've had a few troubles with the up in prices, but it's just business. It has to be that way.
Mhm.
Can't work for free.
Yeah, if the expenses are here and your prices are here, and the expenses go up, and you don't raise your prices, all the electricity gets turned off in the house because you won't be able to pay your bills.
Yeah.
So the expenses doubled, I'd say. Right up,
Yeah.
I'd say almost doubled, and our prices aren't going to double, but they went up 30% for some categories, a little bit more for some other ones. Some of them were spot on, but we got a good strategy now for having all of our pricing in line.
We've been doing a lot of estimates too, and
Yeah.
I think we've been nailing it
Yeah.
with them. But there's always going to be people they'll never understand
Mhm.
what goes into the business, I guess. But there's other people that have no problem. They're just like, yeah, I totally understand. It's business. Price
Mhm.
goes up, but
Those are the loyal customers who are
Yeah.
like our day ones that I got back in 2008. Like, we're going on year 15, so I was about 12 or 13 when I put the flyers in their mailbox. We still have them. I could raise their price by double and they wouldn't care. They just want the job done right, and it comes down to trust. So people, if they're arguing over $5, we raise the price, and they're arguing, wanting to negotiate, like, bye. It's not worth it.
let's see.
Congratulations, boys. You're all having a good start to the year. Much respect. Thank you.
Let's check what
Appreciate
count
you
is.
watching. I don't know. We have a video coming out tomorrow. Maybe.
Well, we're 7 away.
7 away from 3,000. If you guys are watching that, if you could hit the subscribe button, that would be very
Yeah,
greatly
we're just
appreciated.
7 away.
It's crazy to think when you were what, a junior in college? No, you were in your beginning of your senior year of college a couple of years ago. We started the YouTube channel when I got the Toro delivered to the house.
No, it was was it? Oh,
Yeah. And I just did not think that we'd be here almost at 3,000 subscribers. It
Yeah.
sounds like, yeah, it's a lot for us. There's some guys on here that have 200,000 subscribers, and we'd love to be there one day, but 3,000 is like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I have like 400 subscribers or followers on my Instagram page, my regular, 3,000 people. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Man, we line them up outside. Like, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, it is. That's a lot. And it seems like most of them have been watching the videos. These past few videos have been getting over 1,000. So we're grateful for everyone who watches and who subscribes.
His machine, it's in for an engine recall now. Not seeing it for weeks, but better than mid-season. Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
which motor is in it? And that your what engine you got in the Sky Glare?
Yeah.
Also, if you guys could give this live a thumbs up, that would be cool. If we hit 10 on the thumbs up, Jimmy will chug the beer.
Yeah, probably. I don't have that much. I can chug it.
Give this the thumbs up. Kawasaki electronic fuel. Line chafing causing fires. Oh God.
Wow.
I think that's a Kawasaki, right?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 730.
Damn, that sucks. I'm a Kawasaki fan too. Yeah. We'll go to like an hour, Jim.
Yeah, that's fine. Hopefully we get it while we're on here. That would be amazing. Yeah, we got 7 more. We can do it.
7 more till 3,000. What video do we have? Do you have any videos ready to roll, or we have
I am working on
the
one.
7.3?
The 731 is being worked on, and there's one from yesterday that was big mulch bed.
Yeah. It's tough because we leave the house at 6:15 and come home at 4, and then gotta put the videos together.
We run invoices, and,
Yeah, estimates are mixed in there.
and by the time I get to the video, it's like 7 or 8 already,
Yeah.
and then I don't get done with it until 10, and then it takes forever to upload to YouTube. So that's why it's been coming out at 8 a.m. because I get done with it at like midnight.
Because the
Comes out
Wi-Fi here is just really bad. He overhauled a V-Ride this winter, is ready to roll with a new engine. Well, hopefully that can hold you over until you get your other one back.
Yeah,
But that's crazy, the engine problems already.
yeah. Yep. Surprised, is Brandon coming on?
He's working on his hurricane blower.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyone else have any questions, comments, concerns?
Does anybody check out our TikTok? I'm curious. We've been posting a lot more on there recently. Not more than YouTube, but we've been trying to mix it up a little bit. And how have the videos been for the start of this season with the spring cleanups and trucks and the repairs?
Like the quality of the videos?
Just the
or like
quality
setup?
and you guys like them overall? You guys have any suggestions? You guys have any videos that you want to see? Because right now we have an open schedule. We're just making videos as they come.
First Skag only has 220 hours today. That's crazy.
Yeah. It reminds me of the hurricane. Didn't
Yeah,
have any
I think-
hours on it.
That had nothing. It was a hurricane blow. It's a piece of junk.
Yeah.
Like seeing footage of the machines, the windstorm is cool. We
That's
love the
definitely our
windstorm.
favorite piece of
Yeah.
equipment, I think.
We'll be adding another one of those before fall.
Yeah. They're really great. I mean, that video too, of just when we compared them in the fall and now just seeing them in the spring. Well, we don't have the hurricane anymore, but
Mhm.
just seeing what the windstorm can do in terms of getting all the sticks up, it's really impressive.
Mhm. The hurricane blower didn't have enough down pressure to loosen up the sticks and blow them. It would blow them if you loosened them up with the backpack blower,
Yeah.
but the Skag does both.
Yeah. The problem with the hurricane is that the air comes out parallel to the
Mhm.
ground. And even if you close the flap, it's still the majority of it's going parallel. Whereas the windstorm, it coming up and then over and down.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a better shot at getting sticks up with it.
I like the videos, but the Jimmy guy is a real eyesore.
Yeah, thanks, Mike.
I'll give you an eyesore, Mike. I'm going to be buying a Windstorm and a V-Ride 2 this year, selling the Tiger Cat. So if you buy both of them, you get the fleet deal with Skag. I think it's 20 or 25%
Yeah,
you save. So basically, you'll be buying one, getting
25% off.
yeah. We're going to be doing that at some point. We're just going to milk our way through cleanups with just the one Windstorm, but then we're going to be looking into the aerator. The Skag aerator with the Windstorm.
Somebody just commented that actually
Mhm.
on our video. Hang on, I'll read it. Are you guys going to buy the Skag Airstorm aerator this year? We actually looked at it at that
Yeah.
show that we went to in
The
New Jersey.
trade show. Yep.
Yeah, and they had one there. And honestly, I don't think we knew that they had one. Right? We
We haven't really been looking. We thought about the idea of aerating last spring or last fall. We knew some of the brands. We didn't really know Skag had an aerator, and it's a new one supposedly.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
We can go for a few more minutes.
Mhm.
Just see if anybody has any other
Where are we
questions.
at?
Let's see. We're still at 93. Dang, we're so close. We're gonna get it by tonight.
Mhm.
Whenever we do these lives, I always forget that the whole other side of the country is 3 hours behind. So
Mhm.
it's 4:45 there,
Mhm.
and they're probably, some of them could still be working. They might not be able to tune in.
Mike's calling me. Let's wrap this up.
Yeah, we'll wrap
Today
it up.
was a cold day, drained me out. I'm tired. Would you run 3 Windstorms ever or only 2?
We had people to run it.
Yeah, well, there's 3 of us, but we definitely could run 2 Windstorms and have one guy kicking out flower beds and whatnot with a backpack blower. But properties around here, some of the small ones, we don't even use the Windstorm on because they're just too small.
Yeah.
We do have open fields and stuff that 3 Windstorms would be nice, but it wouldn't benefit for the entire route. But
And the one thing
definitely
about the
two.
Windstorm is that it sucks down fuel.
it
If
sucks
we
down.
ran 3 of them, we'd be running through a lot
Yeah.
of fuel. It would have to be used efficiently to make sense.
And it's really funky to park in the trailer.
Yeah.
So 3 of them, you got to watch the chute in the front, parking them in the trailer. We could probably fit 3 of them in our 20-foot trailer and then maybe a walker sideways, and probably that would be it. But I guess if we had multiple crews, no problem. All right, we're going to wrap this up here.
Yeah.
We'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for tuning into this live.
We'll probably go live again sometime.
Yeah, we'll be around.
But thanks for getting us to 3,000. And we'll see you guys in our next video.